Beetroot juice, the natural nitro boost for aging vessels. After 60, the body begins to whisper things it never mentioned in your younger years. Your legs feel heavier when you rise from a chair. Your feet cool down faster on winter nights. And sometimes, halfway through a grocery aisle, you notice a slight tightness in your calves. You begin to wonder, when did walking become something I have to think about? These are not signs of weakness, they are signs of a circulation system that has naturally changed with age. What many older adults in the United States don't realize is this: one of the simplest, most powerful ways to support blood flow in the legs may already sit in the produce section of every neighborhood supermarket. Beetroot juice, deep red, earthy, and humble, has become one of the most studied natural sources of vascular support in modern nutritional science. The reason is surprisingly straightforward. As we grow older, the inner lining of our blood vessels produces less nitric oxide, the molecule essential for keeping arteries relaxed, open, and flexible. In youth, it flows effortlessly. After 60, production can drop dramatically. When that happens, the arteries that feed your legs start to stiffen. Blood doesn't move as freely, and you feel the difference every time you step, climb, or stand. Beetroot juice is uniquely rich in natural nitrates, the raw material your body effortlessly converts into nitric oxide. When you drink it, a quiet chain reaction begins. Bacteria in your mouth transform the nitrates, your stomach finishes the conversion, and within hours, nitric oxide begins flowing through your bloodstream like a gentle reminder to your arteries: relax, open, let the blood move again. For seniors, this matters more than most people understand. Improved nitric oxide can help the vessels in your legs widen slightly, enough to warm cold feet, ease that evening heaviness, and reduce those middle-of-the-night calf cramps that steal your sleep. Some studies from universities in the US and UK show that daily beetroot juice may improve walking endurance and lower resting blood pressure, two pillars of independence in older age. But the story is not just biological, it is personal. Think of the quiet confidence that returns when you walk steadily across a parking lot without slowing down. Think of the comfort of stepping out of bed in the morning and feeling warmth in your feet instead of a dull ache. For many older Americans, circulation is not just a medical issue, it is about dignity, mobility, and the freedom to keep living life on their own terms. Beetroot juice is not a miracle cure, but it offers the body a tool it naturally recognizes, a tool that supports blood flow in a way that aligns with how aging biology truly works. And the best part? It is accessible, affordable, and remarkably simple to add to a morning routine. An 8-ounce glass on an empty stomach, cocoa drink, a warm cup that gently wakes up aging blood vessels. There is something deeply comforting about a warm drink in the hands of someone who has lived more than 6 decades. It brings back memories, winter mornings, quiet evenings, the small rituals that once made the world feel safe. But what if one of those familiar comforts held a deeper benefit, one uniquely suited to the needs of an aging body? For many seniors in the United States, circulation issues begin subtly. It may start with a tingling in the toes or a stiffness in the calves when standing after a long drive. Over time, walking across a supermarket aisle or stepping up a front porch becomes slower than you remember. These experiences are not just nuisances, they are the body's quiet reminders that the arteries delivering blood to your legs are no longer as flexible as they once were. This is where a simple, often overlooked drink steps in: pure unsweetened cocoa. Not the sugary packets from childhood. Not hot chocolate mixed with marshmallows. But real cocoa rich in flavonols, the powerful plant compounds that science has repeatedly linked to improved vascular function. These flavonols don't work through magic, they work through biology that becomes increasingly important after age 60. As the body ages, the inner lining of your arteries, the endothelium, loses some of its ability to relax and widen. This narrowing makes it harder for blood to reach your legs, leaving them cold, tight, and easily fatigued. Flavonols in cocoa support the endothelium by encouraging the production of nitric oxide, the same vital molecule that helps blood vessels open and carry oxygen-rich blood where it is needed most. For seniors, this translates into something more personal, a chance to feel warmth return to feet that have grown chilly too often, or to walk a little farther before the heaviness sets in. Research conducted in older adults has shown that regular cocoa consumption can improve blood flow, enhance walking ability, and even support better cognitive function by keeping small vessels flexible. Hibiscus tea, a gentle way to ease the pressure on aging arteries. If you are over 60, there are quiet moments when your body speaks to you more clearly than it once did. Maybe you notice your legs feeling heavier by afternoon. Maybe you pause halfway up the stairs, letting the tightness in your calves ease before taking the next step. Or perhaps the blood pressure reading at your last checkup lingered in your mind longer than you expected. These changes are subtle at first, but they can significantly shape your days as you age. And that is why many older adults are surprised to learn that something as simple as a cup of hibiscus tea, deep red, tart, and floral, has become one of the most respected natural supports for circulation and vascular health. The story behind hibiscus tea is not new age wellness talk, it is rooted in decades of research. As the body grows older, blood pressure tends to rise, and arteries lose elasticity. The vessels that carry blood down to your feet and legs become less responsive, less able to widen and deliver warmth and oxygen where you need it most. High blood pressure accelerates this process, straining the vessel walls and making circulation sluggish. Hibiscus tea offers a gentle counterbalance. This tea, made from the petals of the hibiscus flower, contains natural compounds called anthocyanins and organic acids that help the arteries relax. They encourage the vessel walls to soften their grip, allowing blood to move with a little more freedom. Celery juice, a clean, quiet source of circulation support for the aging body. There comes a time after 60 when you begin to notice the small signs your younger self never had to think about. The stairs feel a bit steeper. And it is often in these moments of slowing down that many seniors discover an unexpected ally: celery juice. At first glance, celery seems too simple, too ordinary to matter. It sits humbly in every American grocery store. Nothing flashy, nothing exotic. But inside each crisp stalk lies something profoundly important for people over 60, a rich supply of naturally occurring nitrates. For aging arteries, nitrates are not just nutrients, they are the spark that helps reignite the body's ability to produce nitric oxide, the molecule responsible for helping blood vessels relax and widen. This relaxation is essential because as we age, our arteries stiffen. The vessels feeding the legs and feet become narrower, and blood has to work harder to reach the lower body. Arugula smoothie, a powerful green that helps aging legs find their strength again. This is where an unlikely hero enters the story: arugula, the peppery green tucked beside the spinach and romaine in every grocery store. Arugula is far more than a salad topping. It is one of the most concentrated natural sources of dietary nitrates known in modern nutrition. These nitrates fuel the production of nitric oxide, the molecule responsible for helping your arteries relax, widen, and deliver blood efficiently to your legs and feet. And for someone over 60, nitric oxide is not simply helpful, it is essential. In youth, nitric oxide flows freely. After 60, production drops significantly. This drop is one of the key reasons many seniors begin to feel sluggish circulation in the lower legs. Arugula helps address that decline directly, offering the body the raw material it needs to create nitric oxide naturally. But arugula's strength is best unlocked in a smoothie. When blended with berries and a touch of banana, its strong flavor softens, and its nutrients become quickly available to the body. Something that can transform your circulation in ways most seniors never expect. These lessons are meant to inspire you to live fully and authentically. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect and share one thing you've learned and plan to apply in your own life. Let's support each other on this journey toward embracing these truths. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment with one. If not, feel free to comment with